Hi there, it's Deborah Miller, the Elementary Life Pastor here at Life Church. I'm going to do a quick review of what we talk about every week, and then I'm going to dive into something that I really feel like I need to share with you parents today. So make sure you're clicking on the Google Drive. You can click the link below. It'll take you to all of our lesson materials, including our video and our printable items. And then make sure you're joining us on Facebook, where we have our elementary group that you can post questions, you can join in on the conversation with us. And so it's Elementary Life at Life Church Leander. And if you're not a part of it already, I'll add you to the group. All right, so here's what I really want to talk to you guys about, and that is race and racism and hatred, because that's what we're seeing in our world today. And there's so many parents who are struggling with sadness and grieving what we're seeing happen in our nation. And a lot of us, I feel, are kind of coming to an awareness of the depths of how racism has just really been a part of our culture for so long that we don't even realize how it's impacting people, including our children. And so I've heard so many people say that they're just so sad that they're crying a lot right now, and their kids probably are wondering what's going on, especially in light of all the COVID and quarantine and things just changing in their world. Now mom and dad are crying over something new, but maybe are uncomfortable talking about it with them. So here's what I'm going to suggest to you, and that's going to God for the answers. We need to guide our kids into having conversations that are tricky and difficult, because if we don't talk to them now, we're just going to perpetuate the mystery of this all for their generation and the next generation. So let's have the hard conversations with them now when they're young and when we can embrace truth with them. So where are you going to find the answers? The Word, the Bible. And so look in Genesis, right there in the very beginning. God created man in his image. We are all bearers of God's image. We're walking around and just showing what he is like. So let's go ahead and treat others like they are also bearers of his image. We should show respect and love and kindness to them. We also look in Psalms, and you look there and you see that I was knit and formed in my mother's womb, that I was fearfully and wonderfully made. We are all, that's not just talking to one person, that's everybody. God made each one of us with love and creativity. He loves us. So let's go ahead and treat each other that way too. And then you jump over to the New Testament and you see how Jesus taught us to love. In fact, he taught us to love our enemy. That's huge. A lot of people are feeling like there's enemies out there. And sadly, there are some enemies. There are people who have hatred in their hearts. And we can teach our kids that there's hatred in their hearts because we live in a sinful and fallen and broken world. But there's an answer to that, and it's Jesus. Jesus brings restoration with him. He has love for everyone, and we are just to look to him and follow him, and he guides us. So I'm going to encourage you to have those hard conversations with your kids. And don't worry about having the perfect or right answer. Point them to Jesus. He'll guide them the rest of the way. That's all we're asked to do, right? He wants us to lead our children to him. In fact, that's what he says, right? Let the children come to me. So do that with your own kids today. I know this is a longer video, but I feel like it was a little bit more important than just a quick hello and goodbye. So if you have any questions, if you'd like to share anything with me, feel free to reach out on text, on email, and on that Facebook group. You can definitely private message me that way. And definitely be a part of that conversation there, right? So go ahead, and if there's an article or a video that you find interesting or that was helpful for you with your kids, please go ahead and join in on that conversation. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for each one of you as parents to guide your children, to show them that God loves them and that God is for them, not against them. All right, I'll talk to you later, and that's it. Bye.